Hello and welcome back to the SpenceDawg's Lounge. Yes, I said I'd be making content and I'm delivering on it. Anywho, I am a person that likes to talk in 2-to-1 deals. So yes, this is a 2-in-1 review video for you, the audience. Okay, for this video I'm going to be talking about both Thor Ragnarok and Sandman Preludes and Nocturnes. So let's get into my review first of Thor Ragnarok. So this is the last installment of the Thor trilogy in the MCU, and I know this did come out a couple months ago, but overall I really did enjoy the movie start to finish. Once again, I really like the chemistry between Thor and Loki throughout the trilogy, and in this movie, Thor, he wants to see Loki be a good person, but Loki, he just doesn't really embrace the kindness and compassion that Thor does and has towards the world, where Loki, he's just bitter and is out to just be himself and cause chaos, in a sense. But I really like that dynamic they have going on between each other. Also, yeah, having the Hulk in the movie was a lot of fun, and I did like the buddy cop humor they sort of fused into it. Also, I did like how they sort of make it a little bit more direct or influenced by the Jack Kirby nature of the original comics. Some humor, some quips, and beautiful, interesting worlds within the MCU. Also, I honestly think Hela was one of the better produced villains that was fleshed out in the past couple of MCU movies. Also, I did like Valkyrie as well, if that's her actual name, but all in all, I really did like Thor Ragnarok. If you like sci-fi movie or anything that involves Norse mythology, and if you just like Marvel Comics, hey, go watch this movie. You will enjoy it. But for me, my final verdict on this film, rating-wise, it is going to be an 8 out of 10. Also, I'm just going to say this right now, that end credit scene left my jaw on the floor. Oh, man. Yeah. Thor Ragnarok was fun. But also, let's move to the next topic of this video. Sandman Preludes and Nocturnes. So, if you're not familiar with this, this is considered to be one of the most successful books or series from the Vertigo comic imprint made by DC Comics. Well, this isn't really... Basically, when Vertigo was up and going, I wasn't really born or in attune or attached or reading this stuff, but I've been exposed to new material, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is a damn fine comic book. In my honest opinion, it is made by Neil Gaiman, and if you're not familiar who he is, read some of his books. American Gods, that's now a TV show as well, and Gaiman is a very unique storyteller. I'm going to tell you that right now, and he is able to combine aspects of mythology and old world folklore into his writings, and he does this with the Sandman. Like, a teeny little spoiler, if you will, you see the witches 3 from the Shakespearean myth in this graphic novel, and I found that to be very freaking cool. When are you going to ever see Shakespearean myth in a comic book? That's pretty awesome if you ask me. But all in all, if you want a comic book that's more mature and more adult themed, like, hey, okay, capes and heroes are not all for me, what's something more cooler? This is the golden ticket right here. Read this series. It is beautifully drawn, beautifully written. I could go on, but hey, just read it for yourself. Also, basically, to give you a little bit more of a gist, the main character's name is Dream, and he is like a deity or god within the DC universe, but he gets trapped by an occultic group, and it poses the question, okay, so if we have captured a deity who controls dreams, what happens if people can't dream? Interesting if you ask me. But anywho, Sandman is something very special that has been out for a very long time. You can find this at your local comic book store, or even Schuler's or Barnes & Noble's. If you want to read a more mature styled comic, this is right up your alley. That is it for me. Oh yeah, the final verdict, A. An A. Alright, but once again, thank you for checking out my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you want to get more status updates of when I'm going to make new videos and content, you can subscribe and follow my Twitter. I will post some updates as well on there, but just as a little forewarning, yeah, there will be, I want to say, you'll see my type of humor on my Twitter. If you're offended or not, that's your own choice if you want to follow my Twitter feed. But once again, thank you for checking out my channel. And if you like my content, just give my videos a thumbs up. If there's anything else you'd like me to cover or talk about in my videos, comment in the comment section below. Just give me some feedback. I'd love to hear more from anyone or anything or anybody. Love to hear some constructive feedback. But once again, thank you for checking out my channel, and have a good remainder of your day.